select pre-made characters. Yeah, let's apply my changes because I don't really want to deal with these things anymore. We have characters that I could be a pre-made character. Yeah, I could be a pre-made character, but probably not gonna do this because boring. We can be a secret society. We could be Harry Powell. Whatever the heck this guy is. Michael Cheshire. Francis Blackburn. Joe Caldwell. Moretti or something like that. I have no freaking clue how to say her name. I don't really care to say her name. Ernest Amerdudson or something like that. Yeah, a freaking big game hunter. So many freaking characters there could be. Yeah, let's just make some random male character. Yeah, should I be a freaking old person? Should I be a freaking younger person? Should we be middle-aged? Just an adult? Yeah, let's just be a normal adult. Should we be an aristocrat? Should we be an academic? Yeah, let's be a scientist or a psychiatrist. Yes, perfect. The best person to be in a place where you're gonna go freaking mad. A psychiatrist. Yes, I'm gonna be the first one to go insane. Performer. Yeah, let's be a juggler. Yeah, let's juggle things. No, a busker. What the frick? No, I'm not gonna be a busker. Soldier. Yeah, great idea. Let's be a military intelligence. No. Should be an investigator. Yeah, be a detective or an occult detective or a freaking bounty hunter. No. Shall we be a big game hunter? Higher damage to beastly enemies. Great thing in some cases. Pathfinder. Lower chance of random enemy encounters. Lower inventory capacity. Or shall we be a criminal and be a gangster? Yes, and have a criminal record. Shall we be a thief, a hitman, or a con artist? Oh, bankrupt royalty. Yeah, starts the game with less SIGs. Cursed bloodline. Terrible sin committed in the past will haunt your family forever. You meddle with the occult to lift the curse, but to no avail. Shall we lift the curse? No. Lower sex appeal starts the game with extra jewelry. An academic. Be a scientist, faster scientific. And medical research. Excellent. It requires a minimum score of 6 in mind. Well, senses has no things. Agility, physique, presence, occultist. Yeah, let's be an occultist. Yeah, let's -5 total sanity. Yeah, let's start slowly going freaking crazy. Like Crawford, a Rasputin before him, you have an unholy aura of sexual magnetism, but tend to neglect occult studies in favor of carnal pleasures. Yes. No. Alchemist? Considerably higher medical research rating. Lower trading value. So I can make shit, but people really hate me. Secret Society. And let's be an academic with a researcher and just be really weak. Shall be humanistic. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting humanistic dialogue choices and committing acts of altruism. So I get points for being a good person and being human. Or I can be materialistic. So I get money for being self-indulgence. Analyst cannot gain sanity through her actions, but begins the game with higher mental resistance. So effectively, I just hate everything. Effectively, I'm the Joker, if you think about it. Alas, there is no doubt that human beings are of no significance. So effectively, I just have no point of caring for anything. I should be rational, no matter how unusual or baffling, because this will actually help me. And so I'll keep gaining sanity and other things by being smart. So, let's pick someone who looks like they're gonna be a smartass. You fit the bill. Let's just, I'll just think of a freaking random ass name. Nah, like great fucking just random ass names coming to my mind. Sans. God dang, Zanzibar just comes to freaking mind his name. No. Fucking don't know how to spell freaking Willis. Phil? No, that's not how you spell Philip. Freaking Luke. I have no freaking last name. Fuck, I have their name. Just the letter S. Or just some random arbitrary symbol. Perfect. God, if I could just put some random arbitrary symbol. Give me a second, people. Wait a sec, I can't click off the screen. This sucks. Let's just go for $Smith. There we go. God, that's actually a freaking name I can pick. I love this game. I should have one for physique anyway, for just, well, additional for physique. Agility should be a bit higher. Senses, actually, yeah, investigation, things like that, it's actually gonna be good for me. Agility, yeah, subterfuge, stealth skills. But scientist, I'm not gonna be very good at that stuff. Speechcraft, actually, that'll be a good thing. Survival, actually, good thing. Actually, physical things aren't gonna be my thing anyway, because my forte is being smart. And I shall have, no, I'm not gonna have a medical degree, or I'm gonna have 2 points in science, 1 point in psychology. Actually, I'll go for 2 points in medicine, because number one, medicine's actually quite good in certain situations. Science, psychology thinks that, yeah, I'm gonna be smart. Smart. Yep, I'm sane, I'm healthy, I'm gonna freaking die at some point, because welcome to Call of Cthulhu, people, where I'm gonna freaking die. I'm gonna die to people who look like freaking just gnomes. Giant freaking gnomes. Go with other names for them, but nah, cultist. Cultist, yeah, there we go. Go with the standard name of cultist. Freaking cultists. Stygian is not about winning, but enduring. Well, drugs are sometimes the only path to mental and physical survival. Great advice to any younger viewers. Hopefully to find the mob or the cult may make your time in Arkham rather unpleasant. Yeah, because this is the 30s or 40s or something like that. Let's avoid the mob and cults. Cults were big in the 40s, I think, or was it the 60s and 70s? Yeah, cults have been around for freaking ever. Mob's been around for quite a long time too. Now, see, well, proper mob, organized crime, and things like that. The suffering you must endure in the course of your journey will burden you with angst points. When you eventually gain an angst level, you'll have to choose a defect representing your character's personality flaws. So my character is gonna go freaking crazy and create Frankenstein. You're at no risk of getting ambushed while resting in a safe area, like the old eel house. That doesn't sound like a safe area. This doesn't apply, however, to outdoors camping, where you sleep all alone in the encroaching darkness. I thought that said in an outhouse. Yeah, you're not safe in an outhouse. You're never safe in an outhouse. Making a progression escape rewards you with the same amount of experiences, wiping out the enemy. Also, keep in mind that you can loot your fallen foes during combat and with the help of the radial menu. Okay, I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be running the hell away. I'm an academic. Find me beyond Arkham after the Black Day. At that time, these words did not mean much to you, but soon after you would come to understand you're kinda boned. The shadow of the awakened, the world you knew vanished, and with it, your hopes, future, and loved ones. For reasons unknown, the city of Arkham was separated from the carcass of Earth. Unlike many others, you survived with your body and mind mostly intact. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna be the last person alive during Cthulhu. Great. Mr. Dollar Sign Myth. I have the best of names. I looked like an old man. Yeah, let's pick this up. Wait a second, what are these buttons? Okay, inventory, yeah, there we go. Let's that tells you how much use to eliminate dark areas at the expense of kerosene. That contains all the kerosene you've amassed. Oh, great. Locked. Oh, great. Well, welcome to the world of insanity. The cook is dead, only serving cans. God, I have to remember when canning was invented again. I don't remember. Hello, Cthulhu. You look mighty dapper right there with the statue of the actual original guy there just dead. You're not gonna eat me, are you? Good. Or are you waiting for me to slowly go and lose my mind? You can never really tell with these old gods. They're really weird. Hello! Bloody. I cannot hear you. I still probably can't hear you. Give me a second.
How about now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I am playing Stygian.
Yeah.
I am playing Call of Cthulhu today. Yay! I'm slowly gonna lose my mind.
I guess you haven't already.
Oh wait, this is what I've already done. Oh wait, I've already lost sanity. I've lost 15 sanity points at the start of the game. This is great. I'm playing as a different character than before. I'm not an investigator. I am a scientist.
Sounds legit.
I am the best character of them all because my character is an academic. When I say the best character of them all, I'm saying that I'm gonna slowly go insane because I have wits. Oh, I have an advanced magnification device and a doctor's bag. It includes drugs and instruments. Good. I have blank notes. What can I do with these blank notes? Miskatonic diploma. Oh, great! I graduated from the Miskatonic University. This is the best day of my life. I've graduated from university. Enables the user to analyze and craft various chemicals. Is oh great. Oh wait, I'm gonna run out of kerosene at some point. Wait, what kerosene? Where am I? What's going on now? I shall carry this gun in my hand, because this is what normal people do. Especially in Call of Cthulhu, because you're slowly going to start having to fight the mob. And cultists.
I'm watching a SCP Containment Breach, the Unity remake that Markiplier is playing right now.
Oh, I should play that at some point. Also,
it has a lot of bullshit mechanics.
Well, yeah, because it's Unity. I actually
no, it's not Unity. I mean, the game itself has a lot of bullshit mechanics.
Well, yeah.
They're using screwed.
They're using the Unity engine. It's fun to make bullshit mechanics with Unity. Also, they're playing around with it. I actually liked Unity because I actually still like it. It runs on C# if I remember right. Great. It's an okay programming language. Unreal runs in C++.
I honestly don't know which one is better.
They're both okay, given their backgrounds. More games are using Unreal Engine. More big AAA games use Unreal Engine. A bunch of smaller ones use Unity.
I'd rather stick with Unreal then.
However, Unity's pretty nice in some cases because you can use C++ with it if you know your things with it. C++ is pretty much the basis, and also, but Unreal has simplified mechanics for doing coding. It does the spider webbing effect where you can have a You know how you make a spider graph for whenever you're writing a story? You have your
I
plot,
think I do.
you have your plot, you have your other things, you have your actions, what your character's going to be doing, things like that. Spider plot.
It has that.
It has that as a
Oh,
programming language.
okay, that's what I was looking for.
That's pretty
I have
interesting, isn't it?
one of the things I was trying to say. What engine did I actually look for when I was thinking about looking for making games and stuff or experimenting with?
Yeah.
The Cry engine.
CryEngine is actually quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have, I don't remember what programming languages. I think it would use C++ or a combination of various coding languages, but it probably primarily use C++ due to the fact that it is the standard for game language. C
Which to me
sharp.
just sounds like a lot of good idea to start with something that's like the standard, so you learn that.
Well, the standard C++ is used for your programming language. Hey CD, how are you? Uh,
Hmm.
is a programming language for your computer because you use C++ for coding pretty much everything on your computer. It's also what you need to learn from for doing Linux, and I think it's Linux and Unix. You do want to learn Linux if you're going to do coding though,
Mm-hmm.
because Linux is the basis of all programming languages. Because everything from Windows to Mac use Linux. They have they have Linux in them, pretty much.
My dad uses the actual operating system sometimes.
Linux
And my
operating
grandpa.
yeah, Linux operating system is the foundation for Windows and Mac.
Meanwhile, my grandpa, my uncles gave him just Linux.
Linux, you can do a lot with it. It's actually much more stable than Windows and Mac. It's a very stable and very nice programming source code for your I think it's source code. It's programming language. Oh great. I should pause the game because my character actually gets hungry.
There's a game that I have found. I found a long time. I found by watching a YouTuber who should be streaming today, but I don't remember what he streams on Sundays.
Also, I shall tell you this: the cook is dead. Only serving cans.
You had one job, and he's dead.
Yep. Since you're awake, let's talk about the SIGs you owe me. You were too drunk to pay earlier today and told me to remind you that to remember. I didn't drink yesterday, Marino.
Sometimes I hate people complaining about things or just have no real care. It's like, why do you give a damn what it looks like as long as it works? Like the new PlayStation. Oh my god, people have been complaining about that all this entire ever since it was announced. People have been complaining about the PS5.
What's about the PS5?
People have been complaining about it the way it looks.
Oh,
To me, it's like
actually,
it looks good to me.
I have no issue with how it looks. It actually looks pretty decent. There
Yeah.
is, they are not going to release it yet, though.
Well, of course.
You know why,
It's
right?
still in development.
No, they're actually planning on releasing things soon enough. But during all this, they don't want to
Yeah,
release it because of
they
all
want to make
the.
sure people can actually get in the store and buy it.
Yep. They'll make sure that it's not going to be taken off the shelves without being paid for. They do not want that to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have no issues with it. It's actually smart. It's also a nice thing to do because number one, a lot of crap's happening right now. We
Oh
don't need to
yeah,
be worrying
more.
about this, huh? What'd you say?
Some people just complaining about it via the memeing the hell out of the appearance of the PS5.
Ah,
Meanwhile, I found a meme in that same channel that I like, so I'm gonna post it. Haha. It's the trash bin with you.
I shall
Am
take.
I the only?
Huh?
I'm the only person in my house that actually likes that actually likes seafood.
Did
And
you
now I'm
see
just
what I
like,
post? Right?
yes, I saw that. That's why I was up to get to that. Such a bastard.
Yeah, the
But
Red
looking at
Lobster thing. But also, did
looking
you
at,
see the other thing? Right?
let me finish speaking. So looking at that red lobster just makes me like, I am hungry. It is 9:50 in the morning. Anyways, continue.
Did you see the other thing that I sent?
Yes, the thing I can't remember what it was.
The
Harvesting spaghetti.
Yeah, let's harvest some spaghetti, man. Let's plant some spaghetti trees and harvest them, man. Let's go for it. You know who made
I
that? You know who made that, right?
mm,
Want to
BBC.
guess?
Mm,
Uh, the Swedish people.
mm-hmm.
The Swedish made that thing. He,
Uh-huh.
he had a cameraman and a bunch of other people decided to broadcast it on the BBC, and they were like, "This is a great idea. Let's," and it tricked a lot of people because they actually decided to plant things in the order that they told them to, because they actually gave instructions on how to plant your own spaghetti crops,
That is stupid as shit.
and yet people did it. I love it, don't you?
Uh, this kind of proves the whole consensus that
Humanity is stupid.
half of humanity is retarded and does not fact check worth a fucking damn. Anyone who knows how spaghetti is made at all knows they do not grow on trees.
Well, this was during the time that people did not know what in the British in in Britain, they did not know where spaghetti came from.
Fair enough, fair enough.
They did not understand it, so they decided to some people decided to try and grow spaghetti as a
They thought it was
crop.
a plant. They
Yep.
thought it was a plant.
It's
It
not
is
as,
a plant. It's based off of a plant. It's not a plant.
it's not as bad as whenever Sweden was I think it's Sweden or one place where they had where they did not have color TV for quite a long while. So one place said, "Hey, we have a scientific method. Yes, very scientific. Yeah, great scientific method on how to make your television into a color TV. How do we do it? You grab a nylon legging and put it on your television screen." And they actually explained it in scientific
Speedos.
terms, air
Uh,
quotes. I love that thing because people actually tried it. I love that. That was funny as crap. It's like, I gained some cigarettes for the trash. I gained one sanity from doing this. I gained one sanity from digging in the trash. Chosen me for the ghastly amusement.
What?
Oh, I met a ghoul and it does not like me. It thinks I'm gonna hurt it, so it runs away. God, this whole stream's gonna at some point just turn into a whole just me talking about stuff and just, what's it called? No, what's it called again? Damn, I forgot the term for it. It's gonna turn into a podcast sooner or later with how I am.
What did you do?
What did I do? I did nothing. Well, I'm talking about the stuff that I'm saying. Shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy. Come closer. I have everything you need. And you call this a shop? But this stuff is all junk, mate. So why not sell junk? You want to see some of the hidden gems I have here? Eh, sure, why the frick not? I'm gonna look in your junkyard. You have a handmade pistol, a Molotov cocktail. Actually, that's freaking useful as well. A gas mask. God, that actually can be useful. A can of kerosene. Yep. I already have a brown suit. A cross. Bloody.
Mhm.
How useful do you think a cross is in Call of Cthulhu?
Useless.
It is effectively
A
firewood.
stick. Like, is a stick is two sticks in a formation. That's all they care. That's all they see it as.
Say,
It's like
God,
they've killed. Like they've.
now here is something useful that I think well, here's something that I think
Killed
can be very useful. Guess what it is? A Swiss Army
trees
knife.
to protect.
You go glitchy, you go glitchy. God,
Primitives. Now you'll.
God, I really want some of these things. God, some
They're
of this stuff
mine.
is stupidly useful. I shall hold this servo magnifier in one of my hands. I shall put this chemistry set someplace else. No, I can't put it in my inventory. Great. Doctor's bag I cannot use for anything. Miskatonic University. Oh, I'm gonna have that in one of these slots. Great. A blank notebook. Oh, I can't put it in any of my slots. Great. Also, my name is $Myth. You heard that right? Yeah, I'm Smith, but the S is a $. I
You
am.
cut out the last bit.
Huh?
A dollar what? You cut out the last bit.
Oh, my name is $Myth.
That is the dumbest fucking name I've ever seen.
Yeah, my name is Smith, but with a $sign for the S. Because
Apparently you grew up in Chicago.
yes,
You grew up in Detroit. There is your reason.
this is the reason why I carry a gun.
You grew up in Detroit.
Yeah, because I grew up in Detroit, my character just automatically has a gun. I am. Every time people talk to me, they just have the $sign as my freaking part of my name. This is stupid. I love this. Who dis? Get lost. Knock on the door. Faithful boy, get lost. I'm gonna knock on your door all the time. I'm gonna be an ass.
I'm gonna break the door. You're probably having a good time, but I'm going to destroy your livelihood and your sense of security because
I
there's no
am
one out here
stealing
to
from.
defend.
I am stealing
There's
from your garbage now.
it's like I'm gonna destroy your all sense of security.
My character is a scientist. I don't think he has the strength to do that.
To break a door and a house.
He is pathetically weak.
Dear God.
He
Dear.
has 4 points of strength, but he is a genius.
Speaking of scientists, when the hell are you gonna finish that whole thing on the Discord?
As soon as people actually want to actually freaking do it.
This is why I give times to get this shit done.
Well, tell them a time, and I will get it done.
It's a go for 1:30. Most people are awake by then in both time zones.
Just go, just.
Bit late, but it works. It's like 10 and
I shall talk to the mob now. This is a great
for Europe
idea.
for Europeans that's like 10 it's like 10 o'clock.
I am now leaving the mafia.
One one in the afternoon for us is 10 o'clock for them.
I found the mafia. I was like, I'm gonna talk to the mafia. This is a great idea. No, I'm gonna leave because this is a stupid idea. You see a skinny woman wearing heavy makeup. Her provocative outfit emphasizes how she earns her living in Arkham. She moves like a person drugged or drunk.
How she makes her. I love this. I love that description.
Oh, hi, darling. Her words are welcoming. Her excitement feigned. Interested in a good time? I'm a scientist. My good
That doesn't mean
time.
you don't want. That
My
doesn't mean
good
you don't want
time
a good
is doing
time.
numbers.
It's like I will be that one man whose idea of a good time is talking to you about my problems.
My good time is Scrabble.
Shit. I find it funny that that actually is a thing that hookers actually deal with.
Yeah,
They
well,
just have. They don't have.
actually,
Like
that's.
sometimes they don't
You
get
want to hear
sex at
something
all. They
funny?
just sit in a
Yo,
bedroom and just
here's
talk.
something interesting about that, right? That is, I think it's 70% or 60% of the time, or or 80. It's pretty high actually for people to actually request that more so than anything else.
They don't. I don't know. They actually requested to have like,
Well,
someone to
they
just
they
talk
just
to.
well they hire them, and that's mostly what they do. In most cases, it's funny actually if you think about it,
It's like great.
and they actually enjoy it because it's number one. Some of them actually
Different.
use it for other reasons. It's actually quite a lot of power if you think about it, because they're acting as your psychologist.
Yes, which means hookers have heard the words of extremely intelligent people, all because they need someone to soundboard off of.
Yeah,
It's like I won't be surprised they heard Einstein has hired a hooker for that exact reason in the past.
who knows? I don't remember. I know he actually liked to he was actually quite an interesting person.
I
Einstein
know
was.
I know we know today that he had several mental disorders.
Yeah, he also was actually quite
Quite a weirdo.
he liked to some scientists actually said he enjoyed to have parties,
Yeah, I know that.
and they were kind of nuts.
Like I said, he was a weird person. According to what as signs to his own mental disorders that we learned later, his favorite place to think was in the bathtub.
Huh?
You think that means he's actually taking a bath? No, he just sits in a bathtub and thinks.
Dude. There's a scientist. There's a scientist that literally has to do all of his work. Actually, there's a mathematician that I remember, who has to do all of his work without a shirt on.
It helps. Yes.
It's how he thinks. He needs to not wear a shirt at all.
Just seeing him walking through the fucking. Just seeing him walking through the lab without a shirt on. Or a lab coat.
Well, he's not a scientist. He's a mathematician.
I know, I just
He
think
does
it's funny to
complicated
see
math
that.
problems. But in his place, they usually are like, oh, he's working. He's not a skinny guy. He's a fat guy.
I guess I understand why he needs it then.
That's how
Because
he thought for quite a long while. He doesn't explain why. It's just how he is. It's like I think better without my shirt on. One of them actually thinks better while eating an onion.
I can actually see that because I like onions, so I can see how you can think better with
He
eating an onion.
likes to eat onions. Not raw onions. He actually cooks them and he eats them like that.
Oh, then he is weird now.
Why cook them?
Because I just because I just like the idea of him eating a raw onion, just walking around the office place, eating like an apple.
He cooks them and he sits at his desk and he just eats while looking at his problem.
It's finger food to him. Okay,
Well, he has a knife and fork.
yeah. So it's finger food to him
Yeah.
while he's thinking.
Yep.
Okay.
He has to have an onion.
I just like the idea of him just walking around the office while he's doing his math, while he's doing his process,
He probably would
eating an
enjoy.
onion and an apple.
He'd probably enjoy having a arts depiction of him doing that sort of thing. Because it just seems so ridiculous, and he actually does have a sense of humor. I don't know his name.
Just
Well, I don't.
the amazingness of that. It's
I
like,
just
it's
I
like what do
just
you
know
like?
weird
Like
people.
doctor, what do you need? An onion. What? It's like okay, doctor, whatever you say. Whatever you say, doctor, whatever you say. As long as you get your process done. And we get more money for you doing math. I wonder if he actually if he changes it up every once in a while.
Who the onion guy?
Yeah, I wonder if he changes up every once in a while, like how he makes does he changes which onion he uses,
I don't know. I
or he
don't. He says that he cooks them
adds
in various
or he,
ways. I think he also fries them. I think he grills them, fries them, or anything they could do with them.
mm-hmm.
He just enjoys onions. I'm talking to a soldier who wants morphine.
Give the fucker morphine.
He's a drug addict.
I didn't say you had to ask questions.
I asked him tons of questions because I'm a scientist. And also I'm
Oh
somewhat
no.
of a, what's it called again? Medical profession sort of guy.
So I found something that you're gonna find entertaining.
What?
Into the first entry into the Ooh Zone that is not a cat or a dog or something.
What?
You're going to enjoy this because they're what it looks like it could be.
You know, it's really funny. I'm also streaming, right? Oh God, I
It's
that's funny.
It's Magnus as a baby. It's one of his kids, probably.
It's probably one of his kids or one of his pets that he has.
I'm just gonna say it's Magnus.
I am an adorable little chubber.
I am a child. I am a. This is me as a child. I ate a lot.
I'm a chunky little glowy thing.
This is what you shall. This is what I shall be for the next five years.
You must take care of me, because I do not want to move at all. I will float around in this chair. Also, I find it funny that the money for Arkham is cigarettes.
It's the depression. It's
The Great
most of
Depression.
those stories. Not depression. It's prohibition time. So
Oh,
yeah.
Prohibition, yeah. Well, actually, that'd be alcohol. Prohibition to be alcohol.
Most
Huh?
usually with towns that
Tried it. Swap. Like swap.
so they so prohibition in the town, so you can't. They don't let you. They don't. You can't. Or this town we have doesn't give a single flying fuck about prohibition. They're still serving booze. No tomorrow. And nobody's. I have to say real quick on that, how much that on the U.S. government when they tried that is ridiculous. My dad wants me to try, so I'm gonna do it.
Well, someone just called my. Oh great! I have to fight a guy who's literally lost his mind already. Great!
Welcome.
Holy crap! There's a lot of people, and this guy is wearing absolutely no pants.
Mm-hmm.
He's stark raving mad, and he ran away. Ow! I got hit in the face with a rock. Stop throwing rocks at me!
Like under. It froze.
What froze?
Discord. I thought it froze for like a second there, but no, it
Oh.
was just you doing something that wasn't very audible. But
Just
your
clicking
mic picked it up.
things. Are you hearing me now?
I hear you fine.
Oh, good.
I was saying it must have been something your mic was picking up, but I couldn't hear.
Ah.
I don't know what it was. Probably breathing.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, too late now. I thought my crisis has been averted.
Ow. Ow, stop throwing rocks at me.
Here's a random thing in my head I just thought of.
What?
I wish Skyrim got more DLC. I really do. Like, give me more things that people can make mods with. More places to go.
Okay, how does my character use things?
With science.
I know, but how do I science?
Using sciencey terms.
How does one science? I ran away from combat because those guys were just throwing rocks at me and it just hurt a lot. My character is pathetic. I am just a scientist. I am effectively Rusty Venture from Venture Brothers with a gun. I have no clue what the heck I'm doing pretty much. Like, ah! Brock, where are you? I'm gonna be killed! I have no angst points. This is good. However, my character is going slowly insane. And I have absolutely no clue what the heck I'm supposed to be doing here. Stormy, you can open the door yourself. You're a cat. And the door is open. It's just slightly cracked. There you go. Eduardo Cornelia, to be exact, but there is nothing special about my apellido. I am just the son of another poor fisherman from some random ass place that I have no clue how to say.
You are probably half fishman.
You're probably... You are
You're
speaking...
half fishman.
You're speaking Spanish.
I was gonna say you're either half fishman, or it's worse. You're
That's...
half.
Huh?
Or it's worse. You're half. What the hell is that god? That god's name? Shit. It's not Azathoth. No, that's a different one. That's the creator god. Excuse me, YouTube, as I find out.
I've survived the Spaniards, that American occupation and Civil War. Then the Americans again. No hard feelings, though. My character is from Chicago. I understand. We all hate people. Not really. I have no clue anything about Chicago because I've never been to Chicago. So you are offering to fight for me. Perfect.
This game. Corey, cuddly carnage.
I don't care if you're
No,
fighting
don't you have-
monsters, or the mob, or El Diablo himself.
Yo, Xifa. Does this game actually have Lovecraft entities, or they make the shit up?
It has Lovecraft entities.
Okay, 'cause I know there are games that take like heavy inspiration by just making up their own entities, mythology around it.
I have very little money, sir. I have very little cigarettes, and people are going to be smoking them at some point, probably. Or my character needs to smoke them because... drugs. The Drugas. They will set me free from the insanity. No, thank you. Oh great, the hooker's trying to get me in bed still. And now she is being very persistent. I think the words are no. You know why? This
She's yours.
seems really bad. I feel.
Are
She's
you
going
trying
to.
to get? Are you still talking to the prostitute?
No, I clicked on another prostitute, and she's trying to get. I'm
So it's
leaving this
another
place.
prostitute.
Yeah,
You
she.
should probably reevaluate your life if you're talking to two prostitutes.
Well,
Unless
I
you're trying to find
talked.
information
I'm
from them.
randomly clicking people. Okay.
That's also a good point. Unless they're part of your family. And that's just your aunt. And that's just Aunt Laurel. Damn it, Laurel! Get back into the house.
No one wants to see that stuff.
Like no one wants to see that. Too. Divorce my damn uncle. Divorce my damn uncle. You clearly ain't happy. You're prostituting yourself for the locals in Arkham.
No one wants to be a prostitute in Arkham. You'll see some weird shit.
That's actually a weird question.
What?
I cannot remember what Arkham was supposed to be like.
It's a... Take a guess.
I can't remember if it's like a slummy area, it's like a scummy area, or
It
like
is-
supposed to be pretty.
It is, it has
Whatever.
a upper city, it has some aristocrats in it, but it's also slummy. in some
Okay, now I
parts.
remember a little bit. Now I remember what Arkham was supposed to be a little bit.
It has the mob in it
It's
too.
a shitty piece of. It is whatever the. It is a shitty piece of. It's a shitty piece of. Meh.
It's a fishing town.
It's a shitty part of the. It's a shitty city. I was trying to remember where the hell it's supposed to be again.
It's
It's in like Pennsylvania or something like that.
I think.
Okay, let me go check. To the internet.
I think it's supposed to be in Pennsylvania. Arkham is. I used to remember these sort of things. Pleasure is damnation. Okay, priest. We know you're a priest.
Uh,
Go home, priest.
Massachusetts.
Huh?
Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, it's right. It's Arkham, Massachusetts. That's where it's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Meanwhile, in Batman, it's nowhere. They don't tell you where it's supposed to be.
It feels like Detroit.
It's like it's a conglomerate city, I believe. The one
I,
they have
I
for
will keep saying it's Detroit.
I believe that's how it's basically supposed to be. It is any city they want as long as it's dark. It's always these nighttime in stories, even though it actually isn't always nighttime.
Dang it, it's just
Oh,
Detroit.
Gotham! It's Gotham. Yeah, Gotham. Actually, I was talking about.
Gotham is Detroit.
Actually, I'm curious now. Does that actually have an actual location? That's where Arkham is supposed to be.
I'm not gonna play darts with the world champion of darts. This is a bad idea.
Ah. Apparently, it's supposed to be in Gotham. It's supposed to be in New Jersey. It's traditionally depicted as being located in the U.S. state of New Jersey. Over the years, Gotham look and atmosphere has been influenced by cities such as New York City and Chicago.
I'm gonna try another game because I'm like, I have no clue what the heck I'm doing here.